Hello everyone, TJV here, and today I'm going to be talking about Ohmwrecker and Hallie, aka WeirdGirl2364. If you guys do not know, a little less than a month ago, these two were fighting over on Twitter, aka X. I don't know if fighting is the right word, but there was a little bit of drama that happened over there, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything that happened. Let's just jump right into it and not waste time in the beginning. Quick disclaimer, I don't condone any harassing, bullying, death threats, etc, etc. Don't be doing that just because you watched a video on YouTube. It's not cool. It all started with this. Hallie ends up saying that he blocked me 3 times, showing a screenshot of Ohmwrecker blocking her. Looking back at the original post, Hallie was replying to a tweet saying, "F a Twitter account that follows you, that's a flex. What's an account that has you blocked, that's a flex." Honestly, Ohmwrecker is going to be a flex for a lot of people because I bet Ohmwrecker was blocking a ton of people over on Twitter/X. It ain't that big of a shocker. Continuing, this X account ends up tagging Ohmwrecker, putting WTF, and this gets Ohmwrecker's attention, which he then replies with this: "What are either of you trying to accomplish? I blocked her 1 time back in 2021 after she repeatedly attacked me and blocked me. If she wanted to be unblocked, fine, but it's super odd for her to try to stir drama with a lie or misrepresentation when she has me blocked." Honestly, not that bad of a reply. I don't see anything here that Ohm is saying that's super bad. Now, Hallie does end up going back and saying that, you know, he's not telling the truth here. It's not just blocked 1 time. She claims that she was blocked 3 times by Ohm. But I don't see anything bad with what Ohm is saying here. He can come in, reply, say whatever he wants, just like how Hallie can initially start talking about him and post a screenshot of her getting blocked and her starting a conversation about Ohm. Ohm has every right to enter that conversation if he wants, and if she doesn't want him in the conversation, she could block him, or if he didn't want to talk, he could have just kept her blocked, but it seems like maybe he unblocked her or something like that. I don't know for sure. I don't know what the final details are on who's blocked and who's not. Regardless, this guy who ended up tagging Ohm initially ends up replying to Hallie and saying he replied to me and he is still making false statements, as if this guy knows whether or not what Ohmwrecker's saying is true or if Hallie is saying is true. I don't know if Hallie got blocked 3 times by her account. I don't know if she only got blocked 1 time by Ohm according to Ohm's account, but I wouldn't jump the bandwagon and say one person's lying over the other yet. Hallie replies to this by saying, "Bro, he literally blocked me multiple times by IT, and I attacked his blank blank for spreading misinformation about my story, and please, for the love of God, don't effing unblock me. I don't want that at all. Effing bad blank weirdo." She continues with a little reply at the bottom saying, "Also, I am not stirring up drama. I'm responding to a tweet that simply asked a question and the answer was you blank." So again, with this, people are going to bring up who started what. Did Hallie start it or did Ohm start it? Like, how did this all happen? Was it this other guy who ended up tagging Ohm to bring them sort of together where they could have this drama or confrontation between each other where they're tweeting at each other? I'm going to say this real quick. Hallie definitely started it if you want to sit here and pinpoint who started what. Now, what she started wasn't really drama, I don't think. I don't think it's anything bad that she did. She has every right to go online and talk about whoever blocked her. She can talk about whatever she wants on her account. That's fine. Hallie didn't initially tag Ohm anyways. It was somebody else going to go tag Ohm, which again, I'm not going to put blame at the person going to go tag Ohm, even though that's the account that's more instigating a reaction out of Ohm. I'm not going to blame anybody in this situation because everyone has an opportunity to reply to anyone, just like how you guys can watch this video and then go down below and comment and do whatever you want. You aren't starting drama by going down to the comments and having a different opinion from me. Just like how these two can have different opinions on X. That is completely fine. I don't think Ohm did anything wrong here. Sure, Hallie and Ohm's stories are a little different on who blocked who however many times, why there was drama between them in the first place. Sure, Hallie's gonna have her story and Ohm's gonna have his story. But at the end of the day, they're just having different opinions and there's not really a side to take here. You're not gonna take Ohm's side or you're not gonna take Hallie's side. I mean, there's not gonna be a side to take. They had a little argument. I think Ohm handled himself very well. He had that 1 reply and Hallie openly admitted to 1, first tweeting about it and replying to somebody about her being blocked by Ohm, but second, she also admitted that yeah, she did attack Ohm, and the reasoning is for spreading misinformation about her story. So yeah, take that as you will. Please don't go attack either side in this. They just had a disagreement. Let me know what you guys think about their disagreement, their argument over on X. Do you think Hallie did start all of this? Do you think Ohm should have just been quiet, or was it okay for him to chime in a little bit and give his little 2 cents? Let me know what you guys think about all that down below. Now, the only other thing I really have to show you is that one, Ohmwrecker did respond to this Nick guy. This Nick guy sits here and says Ohm tried to get me to edit for him right before he went on the Keemstar crap show and lied, saying that he was at the hospital due to a stressful life environment. He blocked me on everything and literally streamed the next day, like WTF. Dude is a psycho layer. I think he meant to say liar. And this was all a response to what Hallie initially was saying about Ohm. Ohmwrecker responded and said, I never heard of you in my life, nor have I ever tried to hire you. And their conversation continues to where Nick and Ohm would end up finding their Discord DMs, where Nick ended up posting it, trying to show proof that yes, Ohm tried to hire me and everything, and he told me all these lies about this, this, and that. When the initial screenshot doesn't show any of that at all, Ohm actually was right in all of this, and this Nick guy seemed to be some random guy who tried to attack Ohm, make up lies about Ohm, and Ohm just called him out and said, show the DM, show it. Nick did end up showing DMs between them where yes, they had DMs and everything, but there's nothing bad in those DMs. I even think in those DMs, Nick was the one apologizing to Ohm about a bunch of stuff. So again, Ohm just completely dumpsters Nick here, so that's a huge W. If anyone wanted a Ohmwrecker W, there's another one, because this Nick guy tries to make up lies about him in order to make him seem bad or a liar or a psycho or something, and Nick's the one that ends up looking crazy in the end because he shows DMs that have absolutely nothing backing up any of his claims, and if anything, it helps back up Ohm's claim of, hey dude, I didn't even know who you were. We had a couple DMs back in 2021, and that's all that was. Now on the other hand, Hallie was getting a little bit of support. I see one by Megan here. They ended up joking back and forth about Ohmwrecker. Also, this Rick the Lobo guy, he ends up giving a little bit of advice about Ohm, which Hallie ends up replying to. But Hallie didn't just receive support. There were also people going after her because they believe she started it, and technically she did. She ended up making the initial post about Ohmwrecker in the first place, which led someone to tag Ohm, which led Ohm to reply, and boom, you got drama. And with that, Hallie did end up getting a little bit of backlash for that. The Springs person says seek help, yet she's the only other one that brought him up after all this time for what? Has she or the other girls gone to the police or FBI about Mini Lad, or does she sit there and keep talking about it? Which Hallie responds, wow, it's almost like we tried and it didn't matter, wow. Springs replies, wow, it's like you can't stop thinking about Ohm. Hallie replies saying, I literally just thought about him today because of a tweet reminded me of him, but keep kissing blank, you're doing great. Springs replies, you thought of him and I'm the one kissing blank? Again, a lot of back and forth, and there's going to be a lot more stuff I'm showing you on screen. There's this D Marsh Rex or whatever. He has a ton of replies, and he goes back and forth with Hallie for a while. And overall, this isn't really anything too crazy, too big. Hallie and Ohm, yes, they had a little bit of back and forth, but at the end of the day, did anyone do anything super bad? No, not really. Now, I know for certain that there are going to be people, especially watching this video, that are going to end up replying something like, well, Ohmwrecker should have still kept his mouth shut and kept to himself. On the other hand, there are going to be people who look at Hallie and think that she started all of it, and she was on the internet whining and crying about pretty much nothing at all, that she stirs up drama just for the attention or whatever. I don't view it either of those ways. I see two people who wanted to sit here, talk about what they wanted to talk about. It created a little bit of drama, a little bit of attention, a little bit of entertainment, I guess. We looked at it and we moved on, and we saw that Ohmwrecker, he has a couple replies here and there, but nothing big, and he handles himself pretty well. And Hallie sticks to her guns and says, yep, I did it. Hallie plays a little bit of like a villain role here too. You know, she has no problem being a huge a-hole to everybody. Honestly, Hallie, Ohm, neither one of them are doing anything bad. This isn't that big of a deal. The drama ain't continuing. This was just the one day that it ended up happening. Both accounts went back to tweeting about whatever they wanted to tweet about, and everything is fine now. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below. Give your opinions, your thoughts. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.